On the side of the road I spotted Raj Kumar, and I hadn't seen him for quite a long time. So we stopped to have a chat, and I asked him how he was getting on. I wanted to have a look at his hands, because his hands were weakened. Not paralyzed, but very, very much weakened from what they should be. I wanted to see how self-care had affected his hand function. So we had a look at it, and I looked at his hands, and his hands appeared to be really in quite good condition. He'd clearly been taking care of his hands. So I asked him what he'd been doing, what work he'd been doing, and he said, he'd been finding pieces of work, but he didn't look altogether happy. So I asked him about his pottery, because I knew that he was a potter by caste. And he said, no, he didn't do much pottery these days at all, nothing really. And I feared that it was because he felt that he didn't have the control and the dexterity in his fingers anymore to actually make the pots. That was his problem. And it was a real problem, because that's his identity. His identity is that he's a potter, and that's what he draws his whole understanding of life from. So I had to think, well, we've got to get around this somehow. So I said, make me a dio. Now, a dio is a little clay lamp. And he looked at me rather dismissively, and he says, no, if I can make one dio, I can make lots of dios. And I thought, yes, if you can make lots of dios, then that'll help you to build your confidence up. So I said, I don't want lots of dios, I just want just one dio, you make me just one. So he said, okay, he'll make one dio. And off he went. I didn't see him again for a while. But in the time that I was away, he did make that one dio. But he made an awful lot more as well.